Salutations and welcome to my Patreon of Phenomenalx Comics. My name is Enrique Morales. I'm the writer/creator. What exactly is Phenomenalx Comics? Basically, I want to be able to develop my own brand of comics and promote diversity. I have an idea for a comic book shared universe, introducing a brand of new, unique characters, each one from a different background, and will unite and save the world from utter destruction. One character I'm developing is the Phenomenalx. He was my first real superhero that I created. He's an SF Latino youth who, after an accident, becomes the Phenomenalx and sets himself off being SF's first main superhero. I do have other ideas to introduce other characters, and with your help, I'll be able to produce that. All I ask is a simple $1 a month pledge. If you're willing to pledge more at $2, you'll be able to have your name credited into my work as a special thank you for that. If you're also willing to go the extra mile and produce $10, I will actually give you a printout of some of my old works, such as Living with Robots. Basically, Living with Robots was a webcomic that I developed back in the mid-2000s with my longtime best friend and collaborator Sterling G. We were lucky enough to have our comic strip published in my college newspaper, as well as annually in a self-published work group called BOW, which they have been fortunate enough to have my comic strip produced, in which I'm really glad. Living with Robots is basically a satire of people's obsession with technology, and originally Sterling had done this on a weekly basis. However, he's had to limit himself due to financial reasons. But with your help and pledge, I'll be able to produce that as a weekly basis, and for that you will get $10 this in black and white printed, plus both me and Sterling will sign this, and I will personally mail this to you. If you're willing to pledge a total of $20 a month, you'll actually get one of our strips, but in color. So basically $10 you'll get it black and white. Color you'll get if you pledge 20. And we will both sign that. Both of them and I will personally mail this, and actually the material for this is actually pretty good, so it's not cheap paper. So why else you should also pledge? Well, actually another thing, you will be able to appear in one of my comics. Yes, anyone who pledges at least $1, $2, $10, or $20 will actually get to cameo into one of my comics. If you pledge a little bit more, you may get cast as a major character, depending on your okay with that. Basically, I want to be able to do diverse comic, but not just with featuring diverse characters, but it's working with diverse characters. I've been lucky enough to already have collaborated with different artists from around the world through social media, and I've already posted a number of different content already. You guys, if you check my Patreon, you can see some of my previous mini comics as well as my previous comic strips, and you can understand why I'm passionate about wanting to do this. I want to be able to also help my family. I currently have a day job which I help support my mom after my dad passed away a couple of years ago, and I want to be able to basically make them proud to see how I've had this passion and creativity and be able to convey it very well. So that's all I really ask. Again, I just ask for just $1, just to be able to help me out. With that, you'll also get a monthly vlog such as this, where I kind of go into depth of what I've been up to every month and be able to give you guys a little taste of what I'm producing next month. You'll also get early access to all my content. Everything that gets new will be posted here for you guys to see first, and then after which you guys, everyone else will get to see it. Basically, to help, if you see the little orange bar where it says be a patron, you can just click on that and provide your account, open up a Patreon account, and you just decide when you want to charge. You get to decide how much you want to pay. So if it's just $1, you'll get charged at the beginning of each month, and I will basically use that, be able to help promote myself and be able to produce content, be able to hire artists. That's pretty much how Patreon works. So again, this is basically what I want to be able to do. If you're interested, again, you can be a patron and help out and see some of the stuff that I've already posted and check out what I've already produced. And yeah, that pretty much is what I'm hoping to be able to do. So thanks a lot for your time, and keep believing.